Well, 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 what have we here? The Cure series, huh? Oh, I'm really scared. A little Oogie Boogie tribute, Nightmare Before Christmas. Hey, everyone, welcome to another Cure series catch. Yep, we're going to catch the Cure series now, cast. On the left side, we have FullMetal, and on the right side, we have HoodsClaw. This is a quarterfinals matchup. This is top 8, and these boys are wasting no time in what I'm guessing looks like a mirror match. On the right side, we have a Philo pitch for a Philo, and FullMetal will also put his own Philo down, as well as Fran. So, man, Sky Pirates City. Hope you love your Sky Pirates, because that's what everybody's playing. He was talking about those sleeves he has earlier, too. That's so cool. His wife made those for him. So that's him with his, I can't remember if he said the son or daughter, but with his child, and in the like style of Dragon Ball Z's. That's so cool. So this is a mirror match. Is he jumping 6? Is Vaughn? He's gonna go for the Vaughn. So nice thing about mirror matches like this is that, you know, you don't have to worry about Amaterasu. Your opponent can't do anything, and this will be interesting. I've never done a Sky Pirates mirror match, so I'm curious to know if we're gonna get to some board states where it's like, you've got Bismarck, and I've got Bismarck. Well, and you've got kites, and I've got Penel, so I'm going to snipe your kites. Well, before you snipe my kites, I'm going to do this. Well, before you do that, I'm going to try to Bismarck this, and yeah, this will be interesting. I mean, they're both off to a good start with 2 backups. He's got Vaughn out right away. It depends on if he's going to be able to play something else off this Vaughn. Those would be really nice. 3rd backup would be good, too. And he's going to go for Balthier. Nice. Does that bring back... No, that brings back kites. Okay. So HoodsClaw is going to show some early aggression. Turn 2, right? And that kind of like turn 2, he's got 2 backups and 3 forwards on the field. And I think that might have been his whole hand. Still, not bad for your losing your whole hand. But on turn 2, you got 2 backups, 2 forwards. And presumably our only real quote-unquote board wipe in this matchup is going to be Leviathan. Looks like he put down... I really should look up their names before I cast these, but I believe that one is Mjorn, or is that Hyote? I can't remember. Either. I think that's Mjorn. I think he put down Mjorn. And did he pay for that differently? Okay, maybe she costs 1 less because Fran's on the field? I don't remember that line of text, but I've also never played with those cards. Nonetheless, Kites is going to go in, hit a Bismarck for damage. Here comes Balthier and Alexander for damage. That's great. It's 1 less thing to take out the Vaughn. And hey, there's 1 less Penelo down. And then actually has nothing to cast off the backups. Penelo would have been pretty nice here. How many Sky Pirates do we have? We have, so yeah, Penelo could have then just started refilling our hand for free. Fran wouldn't have been bad either. But either way, you still have a lot of control here. You've got the 2 Sky Pirate backups, so he can actually, if there's any kind of damage-based removal coming out, which is kind of hard to picture other than Bismarck, or maybe Leviathan. Excuse me. Yes, like if he tries to Leviathan, he could, in theory, bump the Vaughn by 2. The 2 Sky Pirate backups if he needs to. So, probably won't be too relevant, but maybe. We'll see. Could have been relevant if Fran was coming down at this point. All right. Oh, no. It's just Elza by herself. Ooh, that's... FullMetal does not want to have to do that. Elza will not draw a card off of that. Man, I can't really see his hand. I like... Did you notice that? I craned my head as if that would give me a better view of his hand, even though this is a video stream, so I'm only going to see what the camera is showing me. But I'm like craning my head like, oh, can I peek over the top? To be a human. He had Garuda. Interesting. So, Althea's going to reactivate. We are going to get our backups out. The nice thing is Elza can at least trade with kites. So, he's probably just hoping to stall some damage. Like, Garuda... Yeah, so Garuda, of course, could have... Oh, no. Garuda only takes out 9,000 or more. For some reason, I always mix Garuda up with... I guess it's a lock. I'm always thinking, Garuda can break a 6 cost or higher, and maybe that's because she's a 6 cost, but no, it's actually 9,000 power, so Garuda actually doesn't have a target right there, so she would have been meaningless. And, of course, excuse me, even if she somehow could target the Vaughn, he's got kites, so, what's he going to do? Early aggression may pay off, so he's going to attempt to attack with the Elza. Now he's just going to say, okay, well, Tamaj, I'll just shrink Elza by 1. Kite stays alive. I was almost going to say that might have been oh man, there's Leviathan. That might have been an error. You might want to send the kites in last. There is a Hyote. Gonna search out a Fran if he's got one. I haven't seen either of their deck lists, so I don't know how many of each they run. As long as he's got more than one, I don't think he's seen another one. Yep, that's just a card in hand. That man, if he could have drawn that Leviathan, that card in hand would have been really nice because you can drop it. Although again, how good is Leviathan here anyway? Like a card like Kites just makes it so hard to interact with. Because basically, if you shrink the Vaughn, if you shrink the Balthier, he can just protect it with the Kites. Man, oh man. But he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like 6 cards in hand, 4 backups. A Vaughn here would be great. That would let us go off on Pinello. Pinello could shrink the Kites, force it out now. Maybe, and if you had something like Alexander, an Alexander here would be great, where you can like force the Kites out now, and then on the stack just pop the Vaughn with the Alexander. There's Elza. Elza will draw us a card this time. Excuse me, folks. Long day for me. There's Kukulane the Impure for a Tomage. So we are at maximum Sky Pirates. Pinello here would be real nice. But I'm guessing we don't have him. Although combat math is going to get funny with all these Balthier triggers. I'm guessing FullMetal doesn't have much removal. Because if he did, surely he would be trying to take out. HoodsClaw has Vaughn on the board. So he inherently has the biggest, inherent forward. All right, he's got a pass. Excuse me. 3 in hand. Technically possible he has something like an Alexander, but he also has Balthier triggers, so he can do 2 Balthier bumps. And, well, he's dulling Philo, so HoodsClaw currently has 2 Balthier bumps available, although he can't use them and attack, of course. Typhon here would be pretty annoying. Yep, I called it. I was right on time. He's gonna achoo! And just presumably just sneeze away that Balthier. And unless he's got something in hand, this game might be over a lot quicker than we thought. All right, so on the way out of getting sneezed, he went ahead and dulled Philo and Balthier. We're going to bump the Elza by 2, which will prevent the Kites from going in. So that's kind of nice. Unfortunately, it doesn't do a whole lot else for that. But, I think that prevents lethal this turn. Here goes Balthier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, actually, no, because this will put him to... I forgot he's already on 5. So, yeah, unless he's got a trick. I mean, he could pay for the Fran to do what, though? She's not enough to take out Balthier. And you can always Balthier bump, too. He's going to try to. So he's going to try to Fran... Probably Kites. I mean, it doesn't... Well, no, he doesn't have to block this. Okay, so as long as he can kill Kites. That's right, because he can let Balthier through, and then he can just block the Vaughn. So it's not quite lethal yet. He would need another form of removal on Elza, which I'm assuming HoodsClaw doesn't have. Now, interesting thing here, though. Yeah, he did target the Kites, presumably. So he will get backup reactivation triggers. So yeah, he can dull Kites and Tomage to buff him by 2,000. They'll put him to 5. And then the 2 backups will reactivate. And then he can dull them again with Balthier's effect to now buff him by another 2. Yeah. Now the Kites... so the Kites won't die, but it did still stop the attack. So either way, he's not going to get killed this turn, which is nice. Man, oh man, that Balthier effect, when that card came out in Opus 13, I mean, it read really strong. It's just, again, it didn't have any targets, but, like, just, yeah, and especially in conjunction with the Vaughn, what you just saw there is that I can get so many of these triggers off when you dare choose me, I'm going to make you pay for it. And not too often I see Skype. I don't know, what am I almost made a completely false statement there. I was going to say, not too often do I see Sky Pirates going ham off of only 2 backups, but I've seen it tons of times, so this actually isn't very surprising. And it just looks like Full Metal is just not seeing anything he wants to see. He hasn't seen his own Vaughn yet. He lost both a Bismarck and a Leviathan into damage. That Leviathan could have been a big help. I just don't even know what he could do here. I mean, it's... I was always like, Sky Pirates, but it's against Sky Pirates. Like, he needs Vaughn right now. Vaughn, Pinello... But even at this point, he's just so far behind on damage. HoodsClaw can legit just throw every body he has at him if it means pushing through for lethal. So, get rid of his Zidane and a Philo. Go ahead and check his hand. But Zidane, as good of a card as he is a little too late. And look at that hand. 3 of those cards, HoodsClaw's like, go ahead and take them. I can't even use them anyway. It's still probably the right call to get rid of Vaughn. I mean, yeah, he's in no position to cast him anyway. Elza, another Elza where he can't even draw a card off of it, so... Yep, this one's going to be game. He's only got 1 card in hand, unless there's some kind of 1-card beater I can't think of. He's just going to throw the 2 big ones at him. Heck, if he can get down a win backup... Well, no, he would need 2 win backups to make Typhon a forward, but... There's Fran. Yep, Fran says let's just go ahead and clean off. Yeah, so this game's going to be over. It's going to be a quick 7-0. Or what's he... Oh, he bounced it back to his hand without the okay. I mean, would that have saved him? Did that give him, like, the CP to cast Alexander or something? Even then, yeah. You just run into everybody. Yep. And there's Vaughn. There we go. 7. Woo! HoodsClaw just going in on that Vaughn turn 2, and yeah, Full Metal just wasn't able to get anything going. Like, twice he had to put out Elza for no value whatsoever, so that was very unfortunate. But okay, presumably he's going to stick with Sky Pirates, but HoodsClaw, he's like, nope, I don't want to play these Pirates anymore. I'm done. Moving on to my next deck. So see what happens in game 2. All right, and we are back for game 2. Man, HoodsClaw was off to the races with his Pirates in that one. If he was doing like the Pirates of the Caribbean theme, it would have been like double time. He's going so fast. And it looks like Full Metal has actually opted to switch decks. He is going to go to Avalanche. Very interesting. Now, they do have the deck list, so he does know what HoodsClaw had to switch to. Perhaps he feels Avalanche is a better matchup for this. Of course, if he wins this match, he is going to have to go back to his Sky Pirates anyway. So whatever this deck is, HoodsClaw has. If Full Metal wants to win this match, he's going to have to go back to Sky Pirates at one point. But regardless, so we pitched Wedge and Brynhilder for Zongan. Got our Earthfire Tifa. And let's see what HoodsClaw's second deck is. He's like, this is older Sky Pirates. We're using Raz and Reckon. And no, I wouldn't do that. Ooh, a Phoenix. And is that a Mind Flayer? Sarah, ooh, is this a Twins deck? Or is that... I think that's Mind Flayer. It's a 4-cost water card. Maybe it's lose. I can't fully tell. At first I thought it was Mind Flayer, but now I wonder if maybe it's like lose off. But I have a feeling he wouldn't throw that backup out. I don't know. Can't 100% tell what that card is, but still, Sarah into Princess Sarah is an opening. Always feels good. Yeah, I'm wondering. I see Phoenix. I'm like, well, we're resurrecting 2-drop targets, and it's fire water. I'm thinking Twins, but we'll see if I'm right or not. Which I don't know if I've ever seen Avalanche versus Twins, so we'll see how that goes. Gonna pitch Tyro for the Tifa. Interesting. Just search out the cloud. I wonder if he should have been more patient and actually used the Tyro. You still could have searched out Cloud, and then you're set up to play Tifa on curve next turn. But maybe if he's got Barrett in hand, maybe he's ready to just start running in for damage. I'm not sure. I mean, he does present a forward a turn earlier, right? So that's nice that even if Tifa can't attack this turn... Oh, and he's grabbing the Opus 14 Cloud. Very nice. Is that a good card against Twins? Probably. I would think so, because he can most likely dodge Porum turning him off, and then he can force the Porum or the Palom to block him. Watch this. I'm going to talk all of this as if he's going against Twins. Oh yeah, Tifa has haste. With Barrett, I always forget that Tifa actually just has haste from the Zengan, so now it makes a little more sense. Oof, yep, well, if we weren't sure about Twins before, first hit EX Burst Lenora certainly confirmed it for us. There's Palom. But I do think that Cloud was a a good move as long as he's got 7 cards in hand to block them. The moment he attacks, he's going to kill one of those twins, which is really nice. Speaking of which, I wonder... Okay, now that you just saw that, like, you don't want to overplay, right? But you're thinking, my opponent just went and got Palom. It doesn't look like he's going to do anything. It looks like he's just going to pass. But my opponent gets Palom. Very good chance he already has Porum in hand, or might draw into Porum. If he puts those twins out this turn, then he needs another turn for Cloud, and then a turn after that. Like, oof. Oof. Rydia. Okay, so we've got Rydia twins. Very nice. All right, so Rydia is going to start training in the ways of the summoner. Already got 2 counters on her. If we put that Palom down with her. Surely we're going to put out that Princess Sarah as well, right? There's Susano for Palom. Rydia gets another 2. Now he can start casting 4 cost summons for free for some reason. It doesn't spend counters, so he can just do that. No, and there's Palom. Porum, we didn't go... Did we not have... We must not have had another water card in hand. I'm shocked he wouldn't put out the... He wouldn't put out Princess Sarah there, but it must have been he had no other source of water, so he had to tap the Sarah back up. Because he pitched Terra and Susano. They're going to go to 6K. Honestly, Shantoto, please. If you have Shantoto, you drop that right now. Because the more counters these cards get, the more just absurd they're going to get out of control. Although in theory, I mean, he could have an Amaterasu in hand, and he can cast it for free because of Rydia. So there's not a guarantee, but... Okay, I'm wondering if he does have Shantoto, because he's swinging in with the Tifa. And he's just going to take it. HoodsClaw is like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he's got Amaterasu. There's the 3. Here's the Toto. Tell me what... Oh, he's got it! Oh, no! Oh, no. I mean, is this just like GG right there? God, that's so... That just sucks. Man, that sucks for FullMetal. I mean, great for HoodsClaw, but, like... It just... He had everything. He had Rydia. He had both twins. I mean, he got to search one off a burst. And he had the Amaterasu. And at first, you're like, well, he's only got 2 cards. No, Rydia just lets him cast it for free. Like... Man, and a Remora for free. Good gravy. HoodsClaw is just no mercy. No mercy. Twins Rydia. Let's go to town. Yikes. I hate to call one early, but there goes Barrett. There's Susano. We needed that. Although Susano doesn't even get rid of Rydia. There's Lael. And there's our Sarah. Now, and HoodsClaw's got 2 in hand and just content to pass. Man. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Yeah, FullMetal. It was 100% the right play. Like, you had to Toto there. Just unfortunate. And it's just unfortunate for FullMetal because HoodsClaw had everything. Everything. I mean, that's just... Again, I don't like calling games early, but you pitched so much. You paid 7 CP to do nothing to get a backup down. Like, ugh. And again, there's these twins. The problem is, too, is these forwards are so sticky and resilient. Rydia is resilient to damage, and then the twins, any forwards you pop down, they've both already got 4 counters. They'll just kill. They'll literally kill them on your turn. Your only thing you could even do is put down Cloud and have enough to dodge the effects. But again, he can cast summons for free, so if he's got another Remora in hand... Brutal. Brutal, 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 brutal. Amaterasu, man. It's crazy to me that at some point, when that card was first revealed, that there were actually a few people who were like, I don't know. It's 3 CP. That's too expensive. Too expensive? You just won the game off that card. It's not too expensive. All right, FullMetal. Can you do something here? Pitching a Biggs. Tapping 2. We do have a Barrett. Barrett's always a good card. We can start swapping stuff. But again, the twins, he can literally just kill him right now. He can just say Porum minus 1,000 power. We have Noctis. Oh, God. Oh, no. He went to swap, and he's like, yeah, I'll just miss Dragon for free. HoodsClaw, man. He just had everything. He's just had an answer. He's just had every answer he's needed immediately. And yeah, before that even resolves too, he can just stack the twins. Man, they just pour them and pal them together on 3 counters is just unfair. And Rydia too. Like this is just brutal. This is just brutal. This is gonna be a quick victory because I just don't see what FullMetal can do to come back from this. The Toto was the play. Toto would have completely reset the board and would have really pushed things back to his favor, especially after HoodsClaw paid so much to get him. I mean, we can get a cloud back. Do we even have one? Nope. He doesn't even have a cloud to get. I mean, if you're HoodsClaw, like, you don't have to do anything here. You don't have to do anything. You can just sit, but he's going to do something anyway. Has his own Shantoto. Yeah, you know, just in case. So Chera says, hey, which of those great summons do I want to just get? But yeah, I'll just get back Amaterasu just in case. Even though there's legit nothing he can... I mean, even if he dropped, like, Sasano, okay, it wouldn't kill the twins. It would have killed the twins, but it won't kill Rydia. Yep. Yeah, that's just game. That was very quick because that was decided basically on what, turn 2, turn 3? Yeah. Whew. All right. Well, folks, that was a quick one. HoodsClaw is, I don't know if you knew this, he's actually late for dinner, so that's why he's just like, yeah, I gotta get in, get out, and be done with this thing. But hey, thanks for joining us for this quarterfinals matchup. That means HoodsClaw is moving on to the semifinals. Congrats to him. He will meet Sam Prime there, as well as the winner of whoever the other 2 matches are. So enjoy, and we'll talk to you next time. Take care.